On this channel, we've bought a lot of useless and expensive accessories for our Tesla. But in today's video, I've actually tried to find the cheapest and also most useful Tesla accessories that I possibly could. So instead of purchasing inflated prices with next day delivery on Amazon, I actually went on eBay and bought things for as cheap as I could find and then waited the 30 days plus for delivery. So I've got 7 different accessories to show off, starting with this little fella. This video is also sponsored by Squarespace. Let's get into the first accessory. Here we go, our first Tesla accessory. Becky, you want to have a little look at it?
Wow.
Look at that little thing. Can you guess what it is? I'll tell you. It is for I missed the button, the boot. And basically, come over here, Becky, you're not going to believe this. Have a look right there. You see it? You see that thing there, Becky?
No,
you see it? Hang on, you wait right there. I'll get a better angle for you. So basically, right, that was there already. I haven't done anything. There wasn't anything.
What am I pointing at?
The screw. You see the screw?
Yeah.
That screw was there already. I've not removed anything. That's just there hanging out. So what this does is all the blood's rushing to my head. What this does is it screws onto there, which I thought that I could do from this angle, but it turns out I can't. Hang on. Oh my god, I'm away. And then basically you can use it to hang your groceries on. Look at that. I think it's on. That's nice and secure. Fortunately, I have brought my groceries. Let me go get them. Here we go. Got my Tesco bag for life. Now, I wanted to make sure that this bag was nice and heavy so that we could give this a proper test on functionality. So obviously, I brought KSI's diamond play button because that's nice and heavy, so we'll shove that in. I've also got Guinness Book of World Records 2022 edition, which I do actually feature in at page 206. Hang on. Oh, who's that? Who's that little cheeky fella? Don't worry about it though, guys. That's not what this video is about. Get that in my bag for life. Nice and heavy. And then the last thing that I've got is, of course, the traffic cone Becky, which is still available. Link in the description if you want to purchase it and support me and Becky. Get in there. All right, let's try out our new hook. Whoa. There we go. And then, look at that. Look how secure that is. So genuinely, I'm not taking the mick or anything. I actually consider that pretty useful because normally when me and Becky go to Tesco, we just have everything laid about all over the place. And when you get home, the bread's nicked off and it's like over in the corner somewhere because it's rolled away. Whereas now, nice and secure. I suppose the downside, however, is that there's only one. Like, there isn't a screw on this side. You could potentially try and hook more bags onto this, but you're going to be limited to like max 2 or 3 bags. Still pretty handy, and for only £2.81, I consider that not bad at all. Shall we move on to the next accessory? I think we should. Here we are inside the car for our second accessory, and here it is for £7.59. What could it be? It's not a mobile phone, that's for sure. It is, of course, a drinks holder. Now you might be thinking, Jack, you've already got a drinks holder. Yes, viewer, that is very true. However, that drinks holder is difficult to clean because it's very difficult to get your hoover in there, and if Becky looks, look at that. It's all grimy. Ugh. Ugh, how disgusting. Whereas with this, if hair or dust or maybe you spill your drink, if those things happen here, you simply pick your drinks holder out and wash it in the sink or whatever and make it all brand spanking new. Now what I've not done is actually tested that it fits. So this is the moment of truth. Here we go.
Whoa.
Now, I do notice that like it isn't perfectly circular, but perhaps that will happen with time. But it actually fits really nicely, doesn't it? So I guess what we need to do is make sure do all our drinks still fit in it. So test number 1. A delightful can of Coke. Very nice. And it goes, it fits, and it's pretty secure actually, but it does go in. It's almost too secure because when I'm driving, I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble pulling that out sometimes. Like you can see that there's a bit of resistance, but it's not too bad. I think I'd survive. Now these are pretty popular these days. Does this fit? Let's see. Oh, we might be in some trouble here. I mean, it fits, but it's very tight. Jeez! Nah, I think that's probably a no because you're gonna spill stuff when you're lifting that up. It's in there, and you really have to pull it out, so that is a shame. And then another very standard size bottle. I assume this one won't fit at all anymore. Yeah, I mean it goes in, but it is very, very... I need 2 hands to get that out, and you can see I've ripped it as well, so I don't think really that is gonna work. So that one's a little bit of a shame. However, there is this little fella. Look at this. What am I going to put in there? A little chocolate bar, of course.
Chocky bar!
I mean, that fits absolutely beautifully. Look, I've got a little chocolate bar holder. It's worth not ever drinking anything again, just so I have somewhere for my chocolate bar to go. Brilliant. Okay, It's up to you on that one. It depends on what drink you use, I suppose. It is a shame that it seems to take up a bit too much space. Anyway, let's move on to the next accessory. We're back at the rear of the vehicle because I have got quite the accessory for you. Look at this thing. £6.95 this cost me. Absolutely insane. Now, when testing it just a moment ago, I have realised that it does actually conflict with my Model 3 boot cover, which is a little bit of a shame. But either way, let me show you what this does. So pretend the boot cover's not there. What you do with this is it kind of just bends into this little area.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And what's quite nice is it's basically the same material, so it blends really, really nicely. But it just creates more of a pocket because, just in case you didn't know, there is quite a sizable little pocket here, but it doesn't have any kind of proper frame. Whereas, look at this. Put me de-icer in there. I can put me bag in there.
Ooh.
I can put me dog ball in there.
We'll put Traffic Cone Becky in there.
Well, in order to put Traffic Cone Becky in, Becky, I'm going to first have to get it off my very secure hook. There we go.
It's too secure.
I know. Alright, in you go, Traffic Cone Becky. Look at that. So, I actually quite like this one. It is just a shame that it doesn't work with the boot cover, because most Model 3 boot covers, they all kind of bend into this area, and I think most people would want a boot cover because you don't want to really damage or get this fabric dirty. But I like how that blends in. That's quite nice. It's not bad for £6.95. But anyway, we've got more accessories, but first, let's hear from today's sponsor, Squarespace. This video is sponsored by Squarespace! What's that? You want to build a professional looking website, but you've no idea how to do stuff like code or come up with fancy designs? Well, don't worry, because Squarespace has got you covered. Squarespace has tons of pre-existing fancy templates with tons of different categories, so whatever kind of website you want to build, Squarespace have got you covered. All the templates are of course fully customizable, and once your site goes live, there's loads of other things you can do as well, such as set up email campaigns for your customers or take a look at loads of fancy analytics to see how your site is doing. If you want to build a website with Squarespace, head to squarespace.com/Jack Massey Welsh, and if you use code Jack Massey Welsh, you'll get an extra 10% off your first purchase of a domain name. Squarespace, thank you so much once again for sponsoring this video. Alright, welcome back to our next accessory. Now, in terms of concept, this one is possibly my favourite. This cost me £5.68. Becky, have you any idea what this could be?
It's got a slidey thing.
It does have a slidey thing. Ooh! Hello, everybody. I'll tell you what, I'll show you. So we've got our nice vegan leather armrest right here, and if I grab this, obviously we do not have the basket because the new Model 3s do not come with the basket. Still annoyed about that.
You did buy the basket though.
Yes, I know I bought the basket, Becky, but the basket doesn't fit with me new lights that I've got, alright? And you can't even see the lights, okay? Thanks for bringing it up. But what we do have is this little area here, and what this does is it goes in there and then creates like a secret little pouch. How unreal's that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I know how to fit it in, because you can see it's got a lot of stickers on it, so I need to make sure I do this right. Yeah, that's going to work. Okay, so I'm going to peel off each of the stickers. Oh, ooh. Last one, last one. Ooh. And then needs to be that way up. Here we go, don't screw this up, Jack. That counts, right? I've done it, haven't I? Could maybe go in a bit more at the bottom, but I don't think it'd really fit. And now, this can just close normally. And open it up. And we've got our secret pouch.
Whoa, put your chocolate bar in it.
Oh my god, I can put my chocolate bar in it. Oh, that's incredible. Look at it. Becky, I'll tell you what, I'm a little bit peckish. I could do with something to eat. Hold on a second. Yeah. What's funny about the eBay listing for this one is that in the image they'd put a condom. I actually kind of like this one. I think that's really good because it doesn't take up any extra space and it does match the existing plastic that's there already, so you would just think that it was stock. And yeah, that's just handy for putting, I don't know, like a set of house keys or a chocolate bar, whatever you want. And for £5.68, you can't go wrong. We've only got a couple of accessories left. Let's get on with it. This is it, our penultimate accessory. This cost £5.19, and basically, it's a big sealant thing. I don't really know how else to describe it. What it does, right, is if I grab it, you can see that it's a big oh my god, it comes with a spudger. Comes with a spudger. Best day ever. But basically, this big rubber thing goes around the glass. So if you look here...
Oh, on the exterior?
Yeah, it goes kind of along this, like this, do you see? And what it's meant to do is prevent kind of little bits of leaves and debris from getting inside of it. And apparently it's also meant to help with wind noise a little bit. So I think you use your spudger to actually get it in these tight bits here. But to be honest, at this period in time, I'm not sure I could be asked to spudge. I'm still recovering from all me spudging that I did a couple of weeks ago. Oh, but look at that. Actually, I mean, now I've started spudging. I can't resist because it really does go in. You just have to push hard enough. Come and look at this, Becky. Look at this. You ready? You see that? Get spudged.
Ooh.
Ready? Get spudged. Get spudged all the way along. Ready for this? Down it goes. But yes, basically that one I'm not going to bother doing right now, but it's just a handy extra thing if you don't want bits of leaves and everything like that to end up in the car, and it also helps a tiny bit more with keeping the cabin quieter. Alright, we actually have 2 accessories left. Let's get on with them. Alright, now the actual penultimate accessory, because I may have forgotten that there was another one. This cost £7.13, so quite high end for this video. Can you work out what it is? No? Well, don't worry, because I'm about to tell you. Basically, it's quite simple. It's just an extra bit of storage, and it's designed to just stick right there. I suppose we'll do it. To be honest, I quite like the idea of using this because it'll cover up our poor spudging work on this LED thing right there. Look at that. So time for some more sticker peeling. Here we go. Oh. Ooh, we had some audio on that one. And then the final one. Oh. All right. Ready for this? Stand back, Becky. This could get crazy. So, like there, do you think? Or like, yeah, it needs to be more tucked in, do you think? Or more further down? I'm stressed. I'm going to just place it down and see what happens.
Wow, that was good.
It's not very sticky, I will be honest. I almost wonder if perhaps this... Oh no, I think it just needs to be a bit higher up. Okay, let's have another go. Do you know what? I'm not sure I'll rate this one, Becky. Still quite loose. But it's there. Yeah, for some reason this one just doesn't stick as well. I almost wonder if it was designed for the old Tesla Model 3 console, which was a different material. It wasn't this kind of leather. It was more like a piano-y plastic that perhaps the sticker would respond better to. So I don't think this is really going to stick down. This is the only one today that I'm not really convinced about. However, if I was going about with 3 chocolate bars, got a new place for the third one to go, and my spudger can go in there. My sunglasses can go in there. That's about it really, but a nice little bit of storage if it didn't just do this, unfortunately. Alright, it's time for the final accessory, and I tell you what, I have saved the best till last because this was the most expensive item of this video. We splashed out on this one £13.79, and you can tell that there has been no expense spared because it came in like a nice fancy box. Look at this, you ready? Whoa! This one's weird, guys. So you might be thinking, what is it, Jack? Well, it's real wood. It does kind of look high quality. Basically, what this does, I've not tested it yet, so it might not work. It sticks to your steering wheel. So straighten up and...
Whoa.
Look at that. So I'll just get myself in position. It's basically just meant to create like a really mini desk. So if you had like an iPad or a netbook or something, you'd be able to whack it on there and you'd be able to do a little bit of work. I don't think it would be strong enough or big enough to support like a full-size laptop, but you could also use it if you're eating your lunch in the car, because I reckon you could get a Tesco meal deal sandwich on there no problem, quite comfortably. Like, let me put my can on there. No issue at all. Want me to put my chocolate bar on there? I can. Spudger? No issues at all. And it's pretty secure. There's some liquid in here and I feel confident doing this. Obviously don't turn the wheel. But yeah, that's actually, it's actually kind of useful. As silly as it seems, I could see myself using this if I'm eating some food in the car. That's actually kind of handy. It's a lot more stable and secure than I thought it was going to be. But there we are. That's all our accessories. What a lot of fun we had. And in total, I spent, I believe it was £49.15 for 7 different accessories, but we did have to wait 3 to 4 weeks for all of them to arrive. But that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll leave links to these in the description. I can't do an affiliate link because it's eBay, but that's fine. Just make sure you check out Squarespace instead. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know which accessory is your favorite. Subscribe to the channel because me and Becky really want to get to 500,000 subscribers by Christmas. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you later.